Hey, what's up, Michael? So I wanted to give you those notes for what we covered the other day. And I think for doing this workout during the week would be awesome. They seem to be a good challenge for you, and they kind of bump everything up, but in an appropriate way. And so we had three big moves that we were doing. The scaption squat was one. Then we had our plank marches, right? And that was kind of an in-betweener. And I think for this week, stick with the plank marches. And then we had our one leg hip lift. And that was kind of a new one there too. So the scaption squat, done plenty of squatting. But we used the 5-pounders. And you had a good squat position. You came right down the middle, kind of in a bottom of a V with the hands. And then you're lifting straight arm, going back, thumbs pointed backward, right? So from the side, same deal. I come down into my squat, as low as I can sit my hips, and then opening up, but don't arch the low back, okay? So that's the scaption squat, and we did 3 sets of those for 15 reps. Now, if you start finding like it's too much for the shoulders, then I would bring down the weight, or even do zero weight. Like you could use soup cans or something like that for sure. The idea is that you're teaching the posture how to interact with hips, and also as the arm goes up, the shoulders should go down, which is very counterintuitive. Most of us come up and we hike up every time, but that puts that ball kind of in a tough position, and it keeps hammering at that rotator cuff, right? So number 2 is the plank march, and we had 18 reps, right? 3 sets of 18 reps. We did these in a circuit each time, right? So your position would be that basic plank, right? Trying not to move the rest of the body, but just lifting. And honestly, even if you only picked it up like 1/4 of an inch, that's doing what we need it to do, which is challenging the front side of the supporting hip, but more specifically and importantly, the core, right? Our lower abdominals. So think of centering here and engaging from just below the belly button as you lift and commit to that one side, right? So 18 reps total. Then the third one and the final move is that one leg hip lift, and we did 5 reps per side. And it seemed to me that this was, easy for you, or at least it felt that way, and so you would tack on like 2 more. Stay with the 5 and make sure you get full hip extension. And the way I want you to set it up is you'll be here, you'll come all the way up, make sure you're locked in, then bring that foot up, then drop down and come up for 5. Full hip extension every time. Now, just remember in the warm-up, like before you start doing these 3 moves, I still want you to do the bridge marathon, which is the 10 basic, 10 staggered left, 10 staggered right, and then your 20 marches. And then this is kind of the push, which is 5 reps per side, times 3, okay? So if I were you, I would do those 3 movements, rest for 60 seconds, that's about what we did. And then you'd start back up at that scaption squat, work through those 3 again, and make it a total of 3 times through. If you're feeling great and you want to do a 4th one, I think that's fine. But keep the keep the rep counts where we have them for now. Okay? Anyways, if you need anything else, please let me know. Have a good day. See you.